This senator is giving a speech when he suddenly notices a reflection in the glass. Clearly, there is a sniper. He immediately predicts the sniper's shooting position and the bullet's trajectory. Then, the moment the sniper fires, he slightly turns his body. The bullet hits his shoulder but fails to kill him, and this instantly makes him the presidential candidate with the highest approval rating. But just a few days ago, he is still a washed-up writer. Although he calls himself a writer, he never has any inspiration. His girlfriend of 5 years asks to break up with him, and his life is a complete failure. But one day, he runs into his buddy Vernon on the street. Vernon gives him a pill and says it can unlock the brain. Eddie does not believe it, but Vernon leaves him a business card and walks away. Looking at the clear pill, Eddie still swallows it. Well, he has nothing left to lose. When he returns to his rental apartment, he runs into the landlady who comes to collect the rent. Clearly, she is not friendly. Suddenly, Eddie feels dizzy, and everything around him becomes bright. He can hear the tiniest sounds. He sees a book about law in the landlady's bag, and immediately figures out that she is studying law and struggling with a paper she cannot write. Sure enough, he reads her mind perfectly. Soon, he helps the landlady finish her paper and also successfully shares the same bed with her. After that, his inspiration explodes. He starts typing his novel like crazy and writes in one night what he could not write in the past 6 months. But the next day, he falls back into his old washed-up state. He hands the chapters he wrote last night to the publisher. Just as he returns home, the editor calls and says the novel is amazing. She wants to sign him immediately and pushes him to keep writing. At this moment, Eddie knows it must be the effect of that pill. So he follows the address on the business card and finds Vernon. Vernon admits that this pill has just been developed by a pharmaceutical company. It cost $800 per pill and has not been released yet. The one he gave Eddie was secretly taken out by him. To get more clear pills, Eddie can only sweet-talk Vernon and help him with housework. But when Eddie goes out to buy lunch and comes back, he finds Vernon shot dead. Looking at the messy room, Eddie knows the killer must have come for the clear pills. So he guesses Vernon must have had more than one pill. He starts searching frantically, but after a long time, he finds nothing. Suddenly, he thinks of something. Vernon does not even cook, so why does he have an oven? Sure enough, inside the oven, he finds a large bag of clear pills. This is enough to last him a whole year. Back home, Eddie immediately takes one pill. In an instant, the whole world becomes bright. In just 3 days, he finishes an entire novel. The editor is stunned and cannot understand how this useless Eddie suddenly becomes so talented. Actually, the truth is the clear pill. After taking one pill, Eddie learns to play the piano in half a day. At the card table, with his super mathematical calculation ability, he can bet correctly every time. At the dinner table, even when he meets foreigners, as long as he listens to them speak a few sentences, he can immediately learn Italian. Of course, extremely high intelligence always easily wins the favor of women. But clearly, Eddie is no longer satisfied with these small life skills. This time, he wants to be the president.